are machine guns so expensive? Yo, what did I buy? Hello, look at this. +5 machine gun, 5000. That was a steal. That was a steal and a half. What? Okay, I wanna just be clear why this was a good offer. So the base value right now for the MG is going to be 800 rubies. This one in particular had like average good stats, but not really stats that everyone wants. So it's not gonna be any special, you know. So the base value is 800 for such weapon, and then in 5 levels we have value of 4.2 thousand rubies. Now, if you play this game yourself, you can get everything for free. So technically, you know, 4.2 thousand rubies are wasted. However, if you want to save yourself some time, like if you do not want to grind Rootland or even, you know, these boxes, of course you're gonna have to pay the price for that. So let's see right here from the table. We see that starting from level +2 we would need 26 attempts. I'm just gonna take this as a cost, and I'm gonna say 26 attempts times 29 ER per, because this is SR. This is going to give us like that 800 ER cost. So for 4000 rubies we are getting 800 ER. This is why we do not see such offers on the market all that much. The whole point right here is to just understand that whenever you're buying the items from the market, later on you can list it back to the market, and you can expect certain amount of rubies back. You can expect a sale to be successful or to fail. In my case, I can guarantee you that I can sell it for more than 5000 rubies, this same item. Okay, so that's just a disclaimer right here for you to understand. It's not technically needed to pay rubies for such item, but in order to save quite a lot of time for farming Rootland, farming boxes, I mean, where is my thingy? Right here we see that it's technically going to be in total 30 SR boxes, and like I said, 800, more than 800 ER. So this is what I paid for paid in that price of 4.2 thousand rubies. Anyway, why is this gonna be important? Well, guess what? This is technically going to be upgrade for... Oops, see, I have diff... I do not have my weapons on. Hold on. But yeah, in this video you're also going to see I did a DPS test for these for the Hektor mainly. I compared the Hektor DPS to the Tommy gun. So whenever I first saw this kind of a difference between the Tommy gun right here and the Hektor, I thought maybe Hektor is gonna have a better DPS, but you know, whenever I did the math, like, nope, the Tommy gun is going to have a, you know, by like 4 to 5% more a DPS compared to the Hektor. So Tommy gun is still the best in terms of a DPS. Why do we care about DPS? Well, DPS is gonna be important for the boss fights. You know, we wanna use the best weapons over there. So yeah, sadly the Hektor cannot I mean, it can, but you know, at the same time you are losing this kind of a edge. So you know, if you really wanna min-max, you would just go for the Tommy gun for the sake of a DPS competing over there. At least when it comes down to the boss fights, the construction site. When it comes down to the other boss, the flower boss, Dusk Garden, you would use SPR over there if you want to min-max. But that is not gonna be important because, oh man, look at this. So these are my weapons right here, and if you are asking what is this, do not ask me what is this. This is a special little item. If somebody wants to get it, I can list it on the market. You're gonna get it for, let's say, starting price is gonna be 10,000 rubies, and you can do auction in the comments for this item. It's the most unique item that you will ever see. It's actually Hektor level 19, but yeah, it's very special. It's going to be a collectible item in the future, I can promise you that. Anyway, hold up, come on, focus. So this used to be my setup, the Tommy gun and the thingy. What do you call it? The SPR-12, man. This used to be my setup. Now, since I got the machine gun on +5 from the market, kind of a good stats. I mean, not really. You would really want to see here a headshot damage, but you know, I'm gonna take it as you know, it's not the best. Okay, but still, what I'm gonna do. Oh man, what is happening? I apologize for this. For this one, you were not supposed to see that. Okay. Anyway, what we are gonna do right now is I'm gonna fully respec into the machine gun, and I'm gonna show you the. I will need to do this. So I'm gonna straight up. Okay, so I'm left with pretty much like six of these points. Now I'm gonna show you like one thing with the machine guns that I hate so much, and that is just the mobility whenever you're aiming. Look at this mobility, dude, like, oh man. The thing with the MGs, if you want to spray from hip, you know, let's see. So look at this bullet spray, like look at the accuracy of this weapon. I mean, this is such a widespread for all of these bullets, and whenever you are moving, let's see. Look at the bullet going all the way over here, all the way over there. I mean, this is just disgusting. So there is no shot for a person to simply, you know, spray from the hip, even if you were to be. So even if you were to be crouching, there is no shot that, and crouching and stationary, mind you, okay, there is no shot that you can spray anything. So you know, forget about the mobility. You will just need to, you know, play in this way. But yeah, whenever we are actually aiming, we are kind of accurate. Hold on. Okay. Just come on, get out. Holy. I don't know why, but this weapon feels like it's doing some kind of a crazy burst fire. It goes like 20 bullets and then it stops. Why is this happening? I have no clue. Either way, this is, you know, accurate enough for any kind of a boss, I guess. Okay, I'm not crazy. This weapon actually has some kind of a burst fire on 20 bullets. Whenever you're stationary, or even whenever you're moving, this kind of accuracy is gonna be fine for the construction site boss, for the flower boss, dusk garden. Even there, you know, you can use it. So you know, these what do you call it? The thing is, the MGs, they have the attack range, enough of the attack range, enough of the accuracy, but you will just be, you won't be mobile at all with the machine gun. So where to put these two last points? I wanna say like just maybe like reduce the recoil of this thingy, of the machine gun, or maybe reload. Maybe reload speed is gonna be important. But yeah, I don't know, honestly. Auto firing, vertical recoil and horizontal recoil. Do I need that? Okay, maybe I will need a little bit of help. Just a little bit of help, because this horizontal recoil is just disgusting. So let's go 1, 2. Okay, boom, done. Let's not think about it too much. Well, okay, look, the conclusion is gonna be, at least MG is not for me. I do not like it. I do not think that it's gonna be a better weapon than Tommy gun, AK, whatever else you pick and choose is gonna be better, just simply because of this mobility, movement, punishment that machine gun has. Anyway, because I'm gonna be playing with the MG for quite some time, basically until I get the Tommy gun to the +5. You know, you could still use this weapon to farm titans and flowers. There is no problem with that. Um, so because I have this kind of a backup weapon, you know, this is gonna be the setup for a quite some time, and in the meantime I could just, you know, try to push the Tommy gun to the +5. And anyway, so like I said, I can do whatever I want with this Tommy gun because right now it's a secondary, it sits in the locker, and I want to get a +5, so let's try this time. Maybe I'm gonna get lucky, maybe not. Okay, I don't know what to tell you, like, I guess what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna revert back to my standard setup, so I'm not gonna mess around with the machine guns. This is not for me. I do not like these weapons, and you know, if you like it, go and play with it. So I'm just gonna sell it back to the market, I guess. This was, you know, 5,000 rupees just for a couple of hours of the playtime, which is completely fine. I'm gonna try to, you know, flip it. Maybe 12,500, but you know, okay, let's try it. 15,000 first time, and then if this fails, I'm gonna be lowering this this price. But yep, this is how I make rubies in Darkest Days. Like, all of these are flips. Maybe some of them came from the advanced lucky coupons, but majority of these are just flips. And this is how I managed to get a whole bunch of rubies. If you are interested in pretty much the basics of the market in Darkest Days, I'm gonna link this video at the end screens. I talked about the market or how I generated rubies as a free-to-play $0 spent. I talked there for pretty much like 50 minutes straight. You can check that out. But yeah, basically you can see that some of the SRs, I mean, look at this is AMP-45. This is the most random weapon out there. Yes, it's still good weapon, it's a good submachine gun. It had, I'm pretty sure, like max stats, so I was able to flip this kind of AMP. I forgot what were the purchase prices because I did this quite a long time ago, so you know, even the Hektor got sold for a profit. I'm pretty sure I bought, yes, I bought Hektor for 150. I managed to get only 6 rubies, but 6 rubies, this is a profit, okay? So this is, yeah, something that is needed to be done, I guess, to generate rubies out of exchange for no money spent, no money. Let me show you this. I have the backpack right here if I can find it. Yes. So I have pretty much the best in slot backpack. Not really, I mean, this sprint speed could be a little bit higher for like, I think like for additional 0.7, 0.8 it could be higher. But the main reason why I bought this kind of a backpack from the market was a sprint speed, then submachine gun, because you know I'm playing with a submachine gun, and I'm pretty sure this is a max stat. I never saw armor to have 3% right here. HP is just a, you know, it's not really best in slot, but it's, you know, pretty good backpack. I'm holding it right here. This is going to be the next upgrade whenever I get upgrade box. And hold on, I should have it. Yes, I have one upgrade box. So, oh wow. So SSR really needs to be on a +2 to be technically a little bit better. So look, 2-level difference between SR and SSR. The SR is gonna be slightly better. It's gonna be slightly better in a defense value as well as penetration resist, so slightly better. This is still only just a tiny touch, you know, tiny touch bit of a difference, but you know, oh well, it is what it is. I do not have the second upgrade box to push this to the +2, but yeah, for the time being I'm gonna be utilizing this sprint speed, at least, you know. Am I faster? I have no clue. Okay, I do not feel the difference, but I should be. I should be faster by 3%. Come on. You do not have the white square. No shot. Funny, funny, funny. Anyway, I'm gonna stop right here and I'm gonna see you in the next one. Take care, bye bye, peace up. The fuck is that? What was that, bro? You saw? What was that? Oh. Okay, something is happening here. I don't know. I don't know, man. This is just creepy. I mean, this is harsh winter for you.